Hey, welcome to Haphazard Homestead. What do you call these? Elderberry flowers? Elderflowers? Or elderblow? No matter what you call them, they're great to eat. In this video, I'm going to go into some details about how to identify this great plant. I'll cover tips on picking the flowers, and I'll show how to get the flowers ready to use, both fresh and dried. This video works for common elderberry in the eastern United States, blue elder in the western United States, and for the black elderberry in Europe, because all these plants are so closely related that they were recently combined into one species or kind of plant. The elderberry grows as a bush, usually with multiple stems. It can be a big bush. There's Klutzy Gardener on the right, and he's 6'3". Here's the flower head attached to the end of a branch, and look how these leaves come out opposite each other on the branch. Each leaf has usually 5 to 11 leaflets with jagged edges. The older branches of the elderberry get woody, and the bark gets these distinctive bumps. Elderberry branches are not solid wood. They have a spongy pith in the center. Elderberry flower heads are just gorgeous. They're very flat. They do not have a conical shape. They are flat. Here's how they grow. They break out, and they break out again, break out again, break out again. Each of these breaking out, into a whorl, into a whorl, into a whorl. A close look at the flower head shows it's made of lots and lots of little individual flowers. The flavor of the elderberry flower does not come from the petals or nectar. It comes from the pollen. So it's important to harvest the flower heads at the stage when the pollen is fresh, not before the flower buds open up, and not after the pollen is gone. Both in the wild and in a cultivated landscape, an elderberry bush in full bloom is dramatic. Every year, people stop and ask me what this thing is. I do want to emphasize that even though the biggest flower heads may have multiple levels to them, each level is flat and it's not arranged in a cone shape. That's a different plant. Here's a flower head that's too immature to bother with. The buds haven't opened up yet. Here's a flower head with some flowers already too old. The best thing to do in this case is just harvest the part of the flower head that's at the right stage. Even though elderberry flowers are little, it really doesn't take long to collect enough flower heads to use for a bunch of different things. I like to use a lot of the flowers fresh, but the green parts of elderberry plants are not good for anybody to eat, so I rub the flowers off the flower heads. I do get a little bit of the green stem in there, but not enough to worry about. I also try to make sure I've let the bugs and spiders escape. I also usually set some flower heads aside to dry in a dark place like a paper sack. But I just left these in a bowl. When the flower heads are dry, it's even easier to rub off the flowers. Then I put the dried flowers in a jar so I can use them later in the year for elderflower tea, which is really good. I'll post a video soon about making tea from dried and fresh elderberry flowers. And I'll be posting a video on how to use the fresh flowers to make some great elderflower pancakes too. So be sure to subscribe if you want to be notified when I post either one of those videos. Well, I hope things are going well at your place, and I hope you're able to enjoy some elderberry flowers sometime. I'm looking forward to hearing from you about using elderberry flowers, so leave a comment below. And if you found this video interesting, please feel free to share it. Thanks for watching. Bye!